welcome on into North Dakota today. It is time to get North Dakota nice. We have Amanda joining us this morning with all the best things happening in our communities. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Wonderful to have you. It wouldn't be Monday without you.
Thank you very much. It wouldn't be Monday for me either without being here.
Yeah. So what's going on? We've got some incredible things to talk about, huh?
We sure do. Okay. So the first one is the Neil Heidkamp Fishing Derby. Okay, actually, let me back up. If you have a child between the ages of 0 and 18, you need to look into the Red River Area Sportsman's Club in Wahpeton, Breckenridge. So on February 17th, registration's at noon from 1 to 3 is the actual derby. They put on this 100% free derby.
Wow.
Free registration. The kids get a present.
Yeah.
They have free hot dogs, free hot chocolate, free cookies, free water.
Yeah. They
They give free bait, or everybody gets bait. They pre-drill all the holes, and if you don't have a rod, they bring you a rod. And they have anywhere between 250 and 300 plus kids that come out. They give trophies.
Yeah.
They do door prizes. I said, "What's the best part?" And they said, it's a catch and release, and they do weight. And they said these kids walking around with these fish, which is just darling.
Yeah.
And so it's a huge volunteer effort. They have a guy named Butch who goes around to businesses.
Yeah, there we go.
So this is an ice fishing derby. It might turn into a regular fishing derby. The weather has been so nice.
Yeah.
This is from a past year. They get businesses donate, the community, people give private donations, our Heidkamp Construction gives money, and the Sportsman Club sponsors this. So this is one of 4 youth derbies they put on every year, plus 2 family derbies. They also do 3 youth hunts. This organization is like the best supported youth organization I've ever heard in my life. It's all volunteer. They do trips to the zoo. They do trips to wildlife preserves. They teach the kids about animals, and it's just like creating these lifelong my grandfather-in-law fished almost into the day he died. So these are skills that you can use forever. They were very generous with their information, which I really appreciated, and so I'm going to put it all on my website at ndnice.com about lunchtime today, but mostly for my husband, because when I heard it I was like, oh, my kids would be super into this.
Yes.
And like my little one, my 8-year-old, every summer goes to the lake with my parents and sits on the edge of the dock with a little jig and just like, bloop, pulls up a fish, throws it back in. So yeah. So if you have a kid who likes to fish or is maybe thinking about it, it's only 2 hours.
Just try it out for free.
For free. I mean, do you like free? I like free. Who
doesn't?
I will do almost anything for a free hot dog. So.
All right, challenge accepted. Here we go.
Like, oh, what do you got there for you?
No, that really is so incredible. What an opportunity for so many people.
I know, and it's such they were giving me this list, and it's been going on for actual decades.
Yeah.
And having all these programs for these kids, it is just so awesome. I love it.
So coming up in a couple weeks?
Coming up in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
I hope it actually becomes too warm for this and they just turn it into a regular derby.
Well, yeah, either way, we got to figure something out. Mother Nature is shining upon us. But then in some regions like this, we're like, oh no.
There's also a chance, Ashlyn, that this is North Dakota. I don't know if you've experienced this yet, but we can be tricked into this, and then we'll have like a 20-day blizzard. And it gets back down to 4 below.
Yeah, I'm not putting anything past Mother Nature up around
not
here.
at all.
So
You're going to learn about North Dakota weather.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take a pivot.
Sure.
So if you live in Grand Forks, you are going to probably going to know the name I'm saying to you, because this is a beloved Grand Forks figure named Louis Hodgson.
Aww.
So Louis, here he is. He has 2 lives. For those of us, he is a para at Grand Forks Public Schools, and then he works at the Toasted Frog, a longtime server at the Toasted Frog. So let me tell you about the para part first. So he works at a school. My kids actually used to go to the school where there are very few male teachers. When my kids went there were only 2. It was Mr. Louis. The kids call him Mr. Louis, and then another teacher. And you say, well, that's fine. Women are awesome, like girls rule. But these kids do need positive male role models. And there is nobody better than Mr. Louis. The kids love him. He can get moody 5th graders out of their shell. My own oldest son was very apprehensive about starting school, and Mr. Louis was in his classroom, and every day he'd come home and be like, Mr. Louis said this, and Mr. Louis told me this. I mean, my kids go to a different school now, and they're older, and Louis will still ask about them whenever we see each other.
Wonderful.
He has a student right now in the secondary wing, and his this child's sibling is in the other ring, and he'll go over to try to make a connection and just build relationships. He also has an Easter Seals family that he's with a couple of days a week.
Wow.
And so the kids love him so much. He is so beloved that he always wears a flannel and jeans or a cardigan and jeans.
Okay.
And he's like Mr. Modern Day Mr. Rogers. And whenever they have a dress like a hero day at school, one kid always dresses like Mr. Louis. So we all love him so much.
What a rock star. And what a nice thing to hear. Wow, that is just so special.
Yeah, he is so nice.
Yeah.
So then at the Frog, they said that he just loves people. When he loves you forever, and he shows his love through food. So if you ever go to the Frog, he's known for his charcuterie boards, and he posts them on Facebook with all of his descriptions. And he's just a wonderful guy. So I have to tell you one thing though, Ashlyn.
Yeah.
So, I know him. He and I grew up together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, he's my friend. And when I'm sorry, when he was sent to me, so before he was sent to me, if you had said, "Do you know Louis?" I'd say, "Oh yeah, he is so nice."
Yeah.
And when he was sent to me, my husband saw the email. Sorry, I'm overwhelmed by this.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
I was ready.
Yeah,
I was ready
no,
for
I'm
something.
not.
It's like we're all gonna cry, everybody.
No. When I was sent the email, I thought, my husband went, "Of course, Mr. Louis would be perfect for this.
Yeah.
Perfect." So it's just so funny how we interact with the nicest people all day, and we just don't think about it of like how exceptional people are because we're just used to their kindness. So if you have a person like that in your life, send them to me and I will talk about them on the show.
I love it. And what a perfect little way to close out. How do we read your blog? How do we send people your way?
Thank you, please, at NorthDakotaNice.com or NDNice.com or on social media at the same name.
Well, what a wonderful roundup today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ashlyn.
Yes, happy Monday.
Yes, happy Monday to you.
All right, stick around, everybody. Coming up next, we have Cooking with Cashway.